Hey guys, it's Rook the Average here, and today I've got y'all a video review of the new, recently released, high grade GFreD from Mobile Suit Gundam G-Clocks. And in my honest opinion, it's the first kit based on G-Clocks I got my hands on, not the previously released kits. But yeah, I found this on Amazon, decided, I'll pre-order, and then it was like way back in June, and then on November 30th was when this sucker came in the mail. So up close for detail. I will say I like the aesthetic they went with when they made this show. They did like a whole different take on the whole mobile suit design. It's all like, I don't know what you would call this kind of style of design. Let me bring the camera up real quick. That way you can get some detail on the face. Yeah, on some of the marking stickers were a bit of a struggle for me to put on. And yeah, they use a bag of cane sugar to try and use the background for it so that the camera can better focus on GFreD. So there's a design. As you can see, it's just a purple G-Clux, but with a different head and funnels. So, hold on. Get that back down to like ground level or something. Yeah, something like that. There we go. And I know y'all want to see it, or well, not that you to do. Well, I know you're thinking. I've been kind of scrolling through Facebook, just finding some memes about. Okay, so what I want to show y'all is a comparison I've been thinking of doing because I've been seeing some memes about it. I'll be right back. Real Grade Unit 1. And honestly, when I first saw this, well, GFreD here in the show, I was like, huh, same color scheme. Well, not exactly, but you can clearly see. Also, recently I decided to look up, hey, so who were the guys that made the show? And I looked up, and it was co-produced by the producers of like Sunrise, the guys that mainly do Gundam, and the guys that mainly do Evangelion. And I was like, huh, wait, no, now all the memes make sense. And, it's like, I fell silent because I kind of lost track of what I was going to say. But, yeah, there's that comparison. I'll scoot him off to the side for now. And then we can put our focus back to the GFreD. Alright, so no, hold on. Okay. Alright, so in terms of articulation, we have a ball joint at the neck, and there's another like kind of hinge for add neck movement. The kind of collar or something that is on like a hinge at the, so it can more back looking down movement, more looking up movement. The shoulders here, I noticed like also on some of the about the few Witch from Mercury kits I have, they're the kind of first I noticed where they kind of where Bandai tried using like no poly caps for more kind of neat connections, and they've also got them on here too. But yeah, you got a swivel at the shoulder. The shoulder armor can move down. You can do a full 360 on that direction on the shoulder. There is a swivel right here at the, not the forearm. You got an elbow. And all the way up, all the way down, and not mean to pop off the wrist. The wrist armor here can... Okay, come on. It can turn all the way around. I'm sorry for the camera blur. And the wrist is on a ball joint, so, you know, classic Gunpla movement, well, for the modern era. In terms of body, you can do an ab crunch and reverse, whatever we call that. Just swivel out the waist. Okay, hold. Where were we? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Swivel at the waist. Then the legs, they can, well, kind of not much outward kick since there's this kind of armor piece in the way. Forward kick, oh yeah. Backward kick. And beam saber holsters and the beam sabers are in the way. Hold on. And then there's also a knee joint. So, you know, full bend at the knee. Forgot to mention there's also another ball joint up here for that helps with the ab crunch. And then the feet, well, you know, it's G-Quack, so they're kind of unique. So I guess the thruster or ankle, whatever you want to call it, it is on a ball joint, so it can rock back and forth, a little bit of front and back. And then the actual kind of foot, I guess, is on a swivel, so it can go at that. I'm pretty sure a full 360 if you want to, if the armor wasn't in the way. I believe that is it for the... Oh, no, wait, there's also the backpack. There is a swivel here for both sides, and there's another swivel, an angled swivel on this part of the back thrusters for that side. So for versatility and outmaneuvering enemy in mobile suits. And that is pretty much all there is to articulation. And if I can get this thing to... Excuse me, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how the stand works for a second. Like... Goodness gracious. Now it's time for the accessories. So, as you kind of saw from the beginning, so far the accessories show you comes with a beam rifle and a shield for defense. This is the separate piece right here to hold the beam rifle when not in use. And it just comes with closed fists and a set of closed fists and open hands. I've got the other other parts right here. You can also take the backpack off. And the kit also comes with a nose cone for the core fighter. There it is. Of course, not painted because I don't have any paint. So you just plug that in, straighten out the thrusters. Core fighter, baby. Of course, very different from the core fighter of like the OG Gundam, but I guess when it comes to the modern day, we gotta make new designs or something like that. At least I think. And there goes GFreD's hand. I almost called her G-Quack for a second. Yeah, I think since I have the GFreD, now the thing we're gonna figure out getting the G-Quacks and the Red Gundam next. Something like that. So I just took off a beam saber holster from the, well, beam saber itself from the thing. Just gonna grab the hand, take off the armor piece to take the beam rifle out of the hand. Beam saber, hand, goes on like that. Oh, heck. Okay. It goes in just like that. It comes with 2 beam saber blade effect parts. There's one of the blades. And I will say it's a unique shape for beam saber. Instead of straight, it's like, yeah. And since there's like a hollow part inside, that kind of shows like the engineering ingenuity when it came to coming up with this thing. Because like as a whole, I'm not a physics guy. You know, I had a physics guy, but something about like putting all the, yeah, I don't know, but type that in for the hand, and boom, now she is ready to go fight in close quarters combat. Then you can place the beam rifle in the holster right here. Oh, let me move that out of the way. Just like that. The other accessories she comes with are, yeah, she does come with the ES bits, or as we all know, like to call them, the ear funnels. Stand. Okay, thank you. Tiny little things. Yeah, the kit also comes with like little extra holder bits to put these things in, and then you can connect them to an action base, but I do not have any of those. So to resort to just vibing. And I put the funnels back, or bits. Oh, bits. It's bits. And also, if you want your GFreD to pull the trigger for the shoot, what's it called? Shoot, I don't remember how it's pronounced. The freaking Duikia mass destruction that Xeon built in that alternate timeline that just rendered Abaoku to just nothing, or whichever the target was. Yanagmutho? Anyway, if you want the GFreD to pull the trigger of that thing, you can with this separate headpiece. It's totally not inspired by Evangelion, guys, trust me. And as you can see, with the marking stickers right here and none on that side. Yeah, the stickers kind of gave me some trouble on this. So that's why I kind of skipped it. And that is, I'm pretty sure, about it for the GFreD review. So that, I'd say that has been it for this video review. I've been Rook the Average. You can find this sucker on, I don't know, now that it's released, I'm pretty sure it's on kind of most retail services you could find, or maybe in some hobby stores. I don't know. I just got this thing off of Amazon. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and you just keep on Gunpla building.